and welcome. This is Karan. So this video is basically we are going to solve this problem related to sort array. So this is today's problem on Leetcode, and what we need to do, we are given two arrays, array 1 and array 2, and we just need to sort this array 1 with the order that we are given into the array 2, right? If any other element present, just add it, just append it at the result at the last, right? But those the values that are not present into this array 2 should be in a sorted order and should be add after these sequence, right? 2 1 4 3 6, right? Let's say example, right? We got these arrays and we need to sort it in this order, like 2, first of all 2 will come, then 1, then 4, then 3, then 9, then 6, and you can see 7 and 19 are those elements that is not the part of this array 2. So what we need to do, just sort this 7 and 19 and append into your result, right? You can see, right? Okay, so how we can do that? We can see like we can see we have repetitive elements, right? So how we can get the count of these repetitive elements? We can simply use a hash map for it. So let's do it, right? So I'm just using, zoom a little bit, right? So I'm using HM as a hash map, and let's iterate over it. Let's iterate over all the nums that we have in array and just create our hash map. Okay, so that's how we can do in a Python. If you have another language, you can use that. If we don't have any count, just return 0, right? So it will create a hash map with the value and the actual count of that particular values, right? Okay, so what we can do next is just example, like we can also have the result as a variable that will contain an array, and we are going to push that all the elements into this result, right? So what we can do next thing, we need to follow we need to follow this order, right? Array 2 order, right? So what we can do for num in array 2, just take the count of each element that we have into the hash map, and getting the value into hash map is a big offense, so it will not increase the complexity. Much more of num. Okay, so get HM. Okay, so now we need to append these after how we number these elements present, right? So num will be 2, and we can see we have 1 2 and 3 2s, right? So this will be count will get all these through 3 2s, right? While count just result dot and just add this result, right? Not result, just num, and decrement this count by 1. Okay, so this will add entries into this result, right? And okay, so after doing this, right? So after doing this, we have a sorted array. We have a sorted array in this format, but it does not have the missing values, right? Missing values in the sense like 7 19, that is not the part of this array 2. So what we can do now, we can, okay, so but that will be the part of this hash map, right? HM. So what we can do after adding things into the result, we can simply delete those things from the hash map, right? So at the end, what values will be present into this hash map? Only the value that is not the part of this array 2, right? Okay, so what we can do next, let's try, let me create a one list more temp list, and it will have all the values that is not part of this, right? So for key value in gem.items, and while this result not result, just take the temp, right? Because we need to sort it, right? increment value by 1. Okay, so now after that just short this stem, right? Shorting is necessary because we need to add this element in a shorted way. You can see, right, in a second example we have 44 and 17, that is not the part of this array 2, but we are appending these things into the shorted way, right? So we need to short it, right? So now let's take all the num that we have into this stem and append into the bot at the end of your result, right? For num in stem and result dot and right, and make it a short, right? Just I have done so many loops, but these are executing only once, so the it will not affect the overall time complexity for the small use cases. And so as we are using shorting, right? So in the worst case, the the time complexity for this will be n log n, and the space is we are using the space, right? So in the worst case, it can be a big O of n, right? So let me return this result now. Let's see how it goes, and we got some error. Array is not defined. Okay, so it will be, it's not array, right? It will be none, and it will also dict is not defined. What the heck? Okay, so both cases have been failed. I'm not sure what went wrong over there. See, forever now I have to just what went wrong here. Okay, so let me take the print over there. Do we have anything somewhere? Let's add some print statement here, right? Print HM, and after then if I go there, right, so this type print count. Let me run it. See the logs. Okay, so we got all the things as a 0, right? Why we got all the things as a 0? For num in array of 1, right? Okay, so we need to add 1 plus thing, right? Because we are going to increment the count. Let's remove this print statement for now. Okay, so you can see the 2 test case have been passed, and just commenting out these things. So this will be the entire code, and let me submit it. Okay. Okay, so you can see this is success, and this is it is not much optimized here, but it is beating around 64% solutions, right? Okay, so thanks for watching this video, and ready for the next challenge.